Hey everybody, Trey Campbell here, coming at you live with another training video. Today I'm going to be talking about in the money trades, so stay tuned. Alright, so those in the chat room already know about this trade. It was an earlier trade that I took during early January here, in the second week of January, and basically it was a perfect opportunity, and I actually got all three different order types on this trade, and successfully got in and out and made money. But however, I just want to go over the in the money setup that I set on this trade, and then I'll go over all the different trades that I made. So let me get started here. So as we were pushing up, as you can see this, we're moving up, and as I post in my battle plans every week, we have these three lines. You know, we know about these three lines. We know overbought, oversold. We know to look for those things. So basically what I'm doing is I'm waiting for this thing to cycle up, give me some sort of signal to get me in, and then take the trade back down. And it's as simple as that, and that's exactly what I did. So when this bar happened, it was a huge flag for me. I started just loving this chart, because that's a big indicator that the price is going to roll over, right? I call them pin bars. There's so many different names for them, but that's just the way I was taught, so that's what I use. And so once this bar formed, I just patiently waited, and after we got a new candle, I just zoomed in on the 1 hour chart here, and so right here was the pin bar I was talking about. And then we cycle back up and cannot break this high. And when this candle right here happens, this red candle, that was my trigger. I knew that I could at least base my risk off of this level, and for the potential of obviously going right back down to support down there. So that's exactly what I did. I actually placed, once we had this occur, I placed some at the money trades for about $50 a piece, and I already had from Sunday OTM trade, out of the money trade down here. So I placed another one closer just to kind of fill the gap. So I put another OTM order in here. It cost me a little bit more money, but we were pegging out pretty high up there, so it wasn't too bad. The further this price moves away from the OTMs, the cheaper the OTMs are, right? So I got the at the monies, and the most important thing is, though, what I want to go over in this video is I got the in the money. Now I want you to think about in the money as one simple thing. In the money is a great tool, and it has its purpose, but it's not going to make you a lot of money. And the reason that is because they're so expensive. This one cost me $75, and you know, I only bought 3 of them because they were so expensive. But they're safe trades. Your odds are great with that, you know, with the in the money, because you're already in the money. But you know, there's always that chance, so you don't want to lose your $75. So let me zoom out and I'll show you the level really fast here. That I can't get it here. Okay, so if you'll look right here, I believe it was around this area, 129.75 maybe. Seems right. So I had those OTMs there. Now I'm back on the daily chart, or in the money, I'm sorry, for $75. And as soon as this thing started rolling over, this was the first one I took off, for a quick gain, like 10 or 11, $12 per contract. And the reason that I do that is for one reason, and one reason only, and that's to take care, this one here takes care of all these fees here and here. This is your fee. This collects all the money you need to take care of all your fees. So that's what I suggest using the In the Monies for, is just, they're easy. They're easy to predict, and you can usually come out with a few dollars, but that's all they're really meant for. You don't want to test your luck with the In the Monies having so much risk on. I mean, you can always stop out, yeah, but you have to sleep and stuff, and I don't know, for me, I just don't feel comfortable having the contracts that expensive on without having, without being able to pull the trigger pretty fast. So with that being said, the In the Monies, I sold those first. Also had a bracket trade on here, a touch bracket. I'm gonna go over those later. They're pretty cool, but they're expensive, so I will take a lot more buying power to purchase the trading brackets. So I was just really trying it out on this one. I just love the setup so much. I was confident enough to put a touch bracket on this, and it actually made really good money. But all in all, I want you guys to know that this was the trade of the week, and super proud of it. I'm glad that I got to put it out there and show everybody, and I'll zoom back in one more time because I want to show you something else here. So again, in the monies, at the monies, out of the money, from Sunday, and a touch bracket that I took profit on somewhere down in here. And the In the Monies took profit, probably right here somewhere. But with all this said and done, it was an excellent trade, and I was able to utilize all that Nadex really has to offer with this one trade. I was able to really spread it out, and that way I was able to spread my risk out. So if one didn't work out, maybe this OTM didn't get triggered, but maybe this OTM did, so I was able to capitalize on that one versus maybe capitalize on both of them, and I had the At the Monies. So I was just tackling this thing, trying to hit it from every angle, and I had that In the Monies up there, just basically paying for the fees, just in case it did exactly what it did do. Luckily, I took profit at this support level, and I can't honestly tell you why I did that, because it looked an awful lot like it was just going to collapse. But I set orders there, and they all got triggered. The ones that I had sitting there, the ones I didn't, I took off early, obviously, but the ones that I had set up down here is where I put the target, and they were all hit. Like this thing went crazy. So, and then the Brexit deal turned this thing upside down, back around, and back trending up. So, I got out of it just in time, really, because I'd be really crying the blues right now if I had held that position. So I'm glad I took the profit, and so that's just want to touch base on that. I know I really wanted to show it because I know that everybody, like in the chat room, got to witness this trade live, and I just want you guys to see how those different binaries were utilized in this trade. How I was able to get the In the Monies, At the Monies, and Out of the Monies, and really secure myself a good 2.5, almost 3 to 1. So it was a good trade all the way around, and that's the way we do it. And that's the thing too. You want to stay patient enough to wait for trade setups like this. And when they do come, you can be confident enough to trade in a way that you are, you can put the size on. Like me, I had no problem doing what I did because I had faith in the price action here. I knew we were overbought. I knew this was a powerful signal. I knew, if you just scroll back here, back in the last leg up ended in really a lot the same way, and I'm sure the same line would have been probably somewhere in this area, maybe, and that would have been a rejection just as well right there, and just the same trade. And then it happened, we moved down. Now we've cycled back up into overbought territory. Boom, 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 boom. Now we've cycled back down. Now we're cycling back up. It just works in cycles. So hope this video helps. I'm going to try to get a few more videos out. I'm going to try to get the Nadex platform videos out to show you guys how to really go in depth and work those things really fast. And so that is all I've got for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, take care.